So here we are to the final phase of our class, the cool down, which is just as important as all the other phases. What we want to do here is to reduce the heart rate, so it needs to be low and light. Now for the purposes of video, we've chosen not to use music, but in the real world, you need to select music that is soft, slow, and it can be ambient. So let's have a look at this cool down example. So we've come from the intense part of our class where our heart's been pumping. So we now want to reduce the heart rate and choose movements that are small, that are low and light, just like a march. All right, but you need a selection of moves, so let's try a few step touches. Add in a nice simple arm swing. It's nice and flowing. You can try a step curl with a bicep swing. Either 8 to 16 repetitions of each move. What about a step heel in front? Let's try that. 4 more. The next one, step, tap behind. With a reach, this is called skater. And you could repeat those moves several times. Right, let's go back to a march. From here, you could introduce some breathing arms. 4 to 8 times. All right, now we're going to add in some heel digs and tap backs. Here we go. Right, just some nice long movements to stretch out the muscles. Again, 4, 8 or 16 repetitions. And back we go. Let's do 4 more here. And linking those 2 moves again. 4 more. Tap back. Now on the last one, we're going to hold a calf stretch. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, hold. So plant the heel down and we go into a calf stretch. Now as the instructor, you need to show the stretch on the diagonal, a 45-degree angle. Point to the heel and ask your participants to plant the heel and really stretch through the calf. Keep the hips square and both feet facing forwards. You want to hold your calf stretches for about 20 to 30 seconds, and in the real world, stretch the other side. We're going to go straight into a hamstring stretch now. So from that position, your participants will place the heel forwards. Again, you can be on the diagonal. Now you want to push the hips backwards, the chest proud, and support the body weight here on the bent knee. You really want to tilt the pelvis upwards so that the tailbone points to the sky and feel the hamstring stretch here. It's fantastic, isn't it? Right, from here, after 20 to 30 seconds of stretching, we go into a wide squat position and we perform some body rolls. 4 to 8 of these, just to mobilize your spine. All right, from this position, we turn sideways. Right, we drop down, tilt the pelvis under to stretch the hip flexor. Now, this is more effective on the floor, but it depends whether you have a mat or not. So always having the hips nice and square and displaying to your participants side on. And then in the real world, you would turn the other way and stretch the other side. Then we can finish just with some big, wide, slow squats. My favorite, the 1.5 times circle, breathing in and round we go. And 1 more to be sure. And always be sure to congratulate your participants, invite questions and welcome them back to your next class. Well done.